So, in today's video, I thought I would do soft-spoken instead of whispering. I always used to speak in my videos, like way back in the day. And then I just slowly started doing whispering. A lot of you guys are curious about my real voice, which if you're curious about that, you can totally go back in my older videos and go look if they're still up. Because I used to like literally project my voice like I would actually talk to you. That's just a little bit overbearing for me in terms of ASMR, so I think soft-spoken is a good alternative. So if you don't like it, just let me know and I'll go back to whispering. So, in this video, I wanted to show you guys this new jewelry box that I got yesterday from Goodwill for $4. I purchased it for $4. Probably can't see it, but the flowers are textured, so I can scratch on them. And I'm also going to be doing like a little bit of a jewelry show and tell, I guess. Don't worry, I did sanitize the jewelry box. Actually, if you work at Goodwill, confirm this for me. Do they wash the clothes when they put them out on the floor? Because I've heard that they don't wash the clothes. And I've also heard if you donate to Goodwill, well, I do donate to Goodwill, but I've always been like super weary of like putting them in actual like black trash bags because I heard that they throw them out. So I actually didn't know that a long time ago, and I used to donate in black trash bags, and then I was like, oh my gosh, like what if they threw away my clothes that I wanted to donate? Anyways, if you work at Goodwill, just feel free to confirm or deny that rumor. Okay, so when you open up the jewelry box, it just has this ring section, and then it has a just everything else section. I'm actually super glad that it has this small of a ring section because I literally don't own any rings. This is the only ring that I own. And then these two, I actually found in like a random baggie, so I just put them there for this video. Then also, there's a mirror right here. This jewelry box also plays music, but I'm not going to do that for the sake of the video. The mirror is very, very dirty, and even though I sanitized it and cleaned it, it still remains dirty, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Okay, so as I said, I don't own any rings besides this one right here, this cross one. This is actually a promise ring from my boyfriend, which I love, I'm obsessed with. I want to show everybody when I have it on. I've never gotten a promise ring or anything like that, so I just thought that was super special. It's so pretty. I just love it so much. It's so much more comfortable to talk in this tone. Watch like one of the gems fly off as I'm messing with it. Anyways, okay, so as I said, I do not know whose rings these are. I literally just found them in a satchel, so okay. I picked it up again because I wanted to reiterate that I'm just not going to show the rings because I don't know whose they are. I feel like it's not focusing on my face. Okay, so one thing that I do have that I'm not going to show is this is the only piece of jewelry that I took out. And I did that because these are my dad's dog tags. He was a Marine. He is a Marine veteran, but he was a Marine. So I'm not going to show that because it has his name on it, obviously. So, okay, so this is not very jewelry-esque, but it's just a little bracelet. I don't know why, but I love charms. Charms are very charming to me. I've just always loved charms. I love anything that's, you can almost say like stuff that's like childish. I love like, I don't know how to explain it, like little stuff. I don't know if you'd say that's childish or whatnot, but that's how I would explain it. So this is just a little glow-in-the-dark bracelet with a little frog, as you can see. And this, I don't even know where this came from. I've just had it ever since I was little. It's actually probably my sisters, my older sisters, but you guys can see me tapping on the window. Okay, moving on. Okay, so these are just some hoop earrings. If you watched me a long time ago, I used to wear huge earrings, like really big earrings. I have the pair that I used to wear in here, but I don't ever wear them anymore because they're kind of, you know, jewelry ages. And they were super cheap earrings, so they rusted. So these are just really simple hoops. Not sure where I got these. Okay. Now the next, that was my dog. The next piece actually is not jewelry, but I want it to remain in the shape it's in. So this is actually my concert band from ESD Fest 6, which was 2 years ago, I believe. And I had never been to a like music festival where you actually stay on the grounds. So much fun. They unfortunately haven't had EST Fest the past 2 years because of COVID, which sucks, but I'm so glad. This was in 2019, as you can see. So me and my dad went. It was super fun. And my dad actually, he bought a tent before going to the festival, but he didn't check the tent to see how big it was, and it was literally so tiny, so we actually had to end up swapping tents because I'm obviously not as big, not as tall, you know. So I took the little tent. Okay, so these are just some earrings, which you can't, I don't know what the focus, like what the idea, what do you call it, like what the problem is with the focus, but it's not wanting to focus. And one foot is in my dog's bed, so he just came over and laid on my foot. I showed these a while ago though. They're super pretty, and I got them from Marshall's for $9, I believe. This would actually match pretty good with my ring here. By the way, I'm sorry if you hear the ambiance of the cars. I apologize. My window's not even open, and that's how loud it is. Okay, so the next earrings are just some simple, my dad actually got these for me on my birthday, and I'm just not the biggest fan of these clasps. They're not uncomfortable, but they feel weird when I put them in because I feel like I'm not supposed to be putting something like this big into my ear. It's just a weird feeling. Okay. Then the next two pieces are identical because I ordered something a long time ago, and oh my gosh, everything is getting stuck. I ordered something a long time ago, and it actually came with these two bracelets, which I think are super pretty. I've always wanted just like a really simple pearl necklace. So this is close to it, but it's not a necklace, it's bracelets. The only thing is these are super tight, so you can see how small the circumference is on this. It's very small. I have small wrists, but they just, there it goes. That happened in the last video too. Okay, so the next thing are these two, well, yeah, it's a pair of earrings. Just this really pretty turtle earrings, which I think I've only worn once. I don't know why I haven't worn them, to be honest. My boyfriend got me these. It was actually a matching set, which you'll see the matching necklace in a minute. I just love this color, it's so pretty. I love anything that reminds me of the water. Okay, so as I said, there's a matching piece. Let's see. It's just the same exact thing, but it's on a necklace. My boyfriend actually got me an identical necklace like a year ago, year and a half ago, and I wore it all the time, but I accidentally wore it tubing, and while I was tubing, I barrel rolled off the tube, and it got lost, so now it's in the bottom of a lake, like the Titanic, except it's in a lake. The heart of the sea, the turtle of the sea. I just have, I'm not gonna go through these, but I just have a bunch of really simple little tiny earrings that I haven't worn yet. I hate these bags. I don't think you're actually supposed to wear these bags, but I don't like them. Okay, so as I was saying, these earrings are disgusting now. I don't wear them. I put them in the box for this video, basically. But as you can see, they're literally like turning green and they're just rusting and they're disgusting and they're bent. As you can see right here. So these are gonna get thrown away because they're not wearable anymore. I mean, I could wear them, but I don't want my ears to turn green. I'm trying to hurry because I'm running out of space. Okay, this is the second to last thing, and these are just some confetti earrings that my little sister bought for me a few years back. I love anything that's encapsulated. It's so pretty. I don't ever wear these either though, because they don't, well, when I go to the gym, it's usually like when I have stuff in my ears, you know? I don't know how to explain it, but like, when I go to the gym, I'll have stuff on my ears, so, I don't wear earrings like that because my headphones presses down on them and it's super uncomfortable. So the next piece is this heart necklace that my boyfriend got me. It actually comes with matching earrings, which are in my closet right now. So I've got to get those out soon. Super pretty. I wish I would focus, but it's just, my camera's in a mood today, what can I say? Okay, I'm gonna end off the video with a little bit more tapping on the jewelry box. Not sure what that noise was. By the way, if you're wondering why half of my hair looks missing, it's because I have it in this poop bun on the top of my head. Alright, you guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I'm not gonna edit that out, it's okay. I was gonna put the jewelry back, but whatever. I'm sorry if that awoke you from your sleep, I apologize. But I was gonna put the jewelry back, but I guess not. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. And be sure to let me know if you enjoy the soft spoken, or if you don't. You all have your opinions, it's totally cool. So, I will see you all next time. Peace out. And Bye bye.